Hey guys, Statistical here for Planet Minecraft. Today I'm going to be showing you one of my older maps, my fully customizable mob arena. But we'll get to that in a moment. So pretty much the first thing that's going to happen is you're going to spawn right here, and what I'd recommend you doing is that you read all the signs. They're very important and you'll want to know most of them before going on and playing the game. So let's get started. Let's go back here to the equipping room, and from here you'll have three options. You can pick the easy loadout, the normal loadout, or the hard loadout. Now I'm going to pick the easy loadout because I'm not very good at my own games. So we'll get our stuff there, get some extra food if we want. Why not get some chicken, and why don't we get a bow and some arrows as well. So let's get out of there, put our stuff on, getting ready to go fight some mobs. Alright, so now that we've got our stuff, we can head over here to the main doorway. Now one thing you want to check before going into the actual arena is this right here. You can see it's 0-1. That means that the game is currently set to round 1. Now you can change this round pretty easily just by going right here. So I can click forward, change it, goes to round 2. And I can click backward, change it, goes to round 1 again. So let's get going. Oh, and there's also a little light right here which will tell you when it's round 1. And it's on right now, so the game is set to round 1. Alright, so let's head into the arena real quick. Close that behind us. Alright, now, from here, there's a few things you're going to see. Number 1, there's another screen right here telling you what round you're about to be playing. Set to 0-1, just like the one in the spawn room. So next round is going to be 1. And then you're going to see some piston doors right on the sides here. That's where the mobs are going to be coming from. You'll also see these screens. And you can see skeleton, spider, and zombie right there. So those screens are going to light up whenever that mob is going to be coming. It's kind of like a precursor to show you what's going on. Here's the start round button. Just click it and you'll start the round. Little guardian dispenser thing right here. Then over here we have our trash can, because you don't want any of that useless stuff. And then over here we have our upgrade room. So from here you can enchant your stuff, put it in. I don't have any levels right now, so I can't enchant anything. And there's also brewing stands. Now I have a potion, so I can actually brew stuff, but I don't have anything to brew it with. So it's kind of obsolete right now. Let's get out of there. And this thing will only be open at the end of the round. You won't be able to get into it during a round. That thing will close up. So why don't we get started on round 1? So the first thing you noticed is that we got a food drop from up there. Every drop is random, so you'll never be getting the same thing. You'll also notice right there that nothing spawned. Now why is that? Well, you might want to set it to easy. That's probably the best thing you want to do right now. Okay, so I'll be back to show you the actual round. Okay, so I've gone and reset the game, so it's back to level 1. Once again, you just go in there, press the forward, backwards buttons to select whatever level you want, and it's that easy. Alright, so should be on easy now. Yep, we're good. So let's start the round. You notice it's set the same as last time, so we still get that random food drop. And you'll notice that the zombie sign lit up, so I know zombies are coming. And there they are. Alright, let's take them out. And so I'll be back at the end of this round when I'm finishing up cleaning up these zombies. Okay, so we finished cleaning up these zombies, and this is like the last one right here. And you'll notice that, well, what's going on now? Door's still open. There's not really anything to do. Well, each round lasts 1 minute. And you notice that the round actually ended right there with little noise, and the light turned off, and the equipping room opened. And it'll give you a little bit of time just to get out of there if you're inside the spawning areas. before the round actually ends. So each round is 1 minute, goes for that long. It may seem a little long at the beginning, but later on you'll be wishing it was longer, I swear. And you also notice that this check actually extended just now. It wasn't extended at first. This is just a precaution. You can still press the next button without the check being extended, but if you edit the levels in a certain way, some things might not work properly. So just keep that in mind. But it'll still work, and you won't break the game if you start around before that check goes. So, need some food, so let's eat some stuff. Go to the trash can, throw away all this rotten meat we don't need. And why don't we enchant one of our swords? Sharpness 1, alright. So now you'll notice it automatically switched to level 2. So why don't we go ahead and start. Let's look for our random drops. Looks like we got potions and a pumpkin. Now you may be wondering, what is this pumpkin for? Well, if you'll notice, this Guardian Dispenser thing has also set out one more line of T blocks. So let's place that on top and get our Guardian. You'll also notice that this time skeletons and spiders came out, but not zombies. So it's different every time, and of course you can change it however you want, just using the in-game editor, which I'll explain later. So, I'll see you at the end of this round. Okay, so we've taken out most of the enemies. One thing you might have noticed at the beginning of the round is that these cover things came up, these little obstacles. And there are 3 options for the obstacles. That one was the inner obstacles, there's an outer obstacles option, and there's even a random obstacles option. And you can select those from the editor just like everything else. A bunch of stuff they dropped over here. So, we're on level 3 right now. It's looking pretty good. We got our Guardian, we got all our stuff, we got potions. Now one thing that happens with potions, which is new to this update, which hopefully will be coming out, is that when you get them, things will be dropping in here. Glowstone and what should have dropped glowstone will drop. So you can go in here and say change the instant health and put in a glowstone dust and make it better. If it wasn't already instant health too, it would have worked. So I could put in regeneration and put in the glowstone and increase its effectiveness if I wanted to. But we don't really need to do that right now. Looks like there's still a spider over there. So let's get started on number 3. You might have noticed there's some different obstacles this time. Like I said, there are a few different ones you can put. Spiders, and this time there's blaze. And also random mobs up there. So I'll be back at the end of the round after I've destroyed all these mobs to show you and explain how everything works. Okay, so this round is taking a little bit longer than normal, mainly because of the blaze over there that are constantly killing me. Might as well use our potions, get some of that health. Alright, now we're just going to mop up a few of them here. Get the last of those blaze. Uh-oh. Alright, so we're looking pretty good. Good job, Guardian. So that's all I wanted to show you right now for the actual in-game stuff. Now I'm going to go show you the editing, how to edit your own levels, and the redstone later on. Okay, so when we first started the map, you may have wondered what all this stuff is. Well, this is how you edit levels. And it's really, really simple. You just go over here, pick out some red wool, and get some glass. And you might as well grab the shears too while you're at it, just, you know, why not? So, pretty much what this is that each one of these blocks right here, whether it be glass or wool, edits one of these options. So that happened to be the armor random bonus. So for this level, since I put wool there, I will be given a random bonus in whatever armor it decides to give me. And it also has a potion random bonus. But you see glass right here for the Guardian, so I won't be getting a Guardian. So it's pretty simple. Just go to whichever one you want, change it, you know, change it back, edit it in any way you want. You got plenty of glass and wool, so don't worry about it. So I don't really want blaze on that, so I might as well change it there. But I want skeletons, so why not? And there's also a skeletons too, because I want twice as many skeletons, you know? It's cool. Now this thing is the thing you want to look at when you're editing. This is different from that one. This is the level that you're on right now if you go and play it, but this is the level you're editing. So right now, everything I just changed on there was editing level 28. Now, of course, it works the same way as the in-game level thing right there. So if I press backward, it'll change, and now I can edit level 27. So see, the armor bonus is gone. It's on different things now, so now it's got the fire shots and the water purge. Now, one thing to remember when editing is that every single one of these has a limit, except for the blaze, except for a few things like the blaze and the obstacles, because those don't use anything. So up here, you'll see the uses. So like the emergency mobs, you can use that 288 times before you need to refill those dispensers. With the zombies, usable 576 times. Or like the potions, usable 576 times again. 64 times 9. The armor random bonus, usable 9 times because you can't stack armor. It's unfortunate, but it's necessary. So that's pretty easy. Of course, you can go forward to, go back to 28, change something you don't want. And then all you have to do to play that level is just go forward until you see the level you edited on this screen, and then you can go ahead and play it. And that's how I actually preset this entire game. I went through, started at level 1 here, edited every single level all the way through 46, which is the actual limit for this, and then got it back down to 1 over there, and there you go. That's the level. Alright, now I'll show you the redstone outside. Okay, so this is an easy way to get to the redstone right here. It's just in the corner by the equipping room. Just go up this ladder here, go up the stairs, and out the door. There's some information right there, just telling you some basic stuff. But here is the redstone, pretty much in its entirety. So this right here is where you edit the levels. It's just a big piston tape. It's 46 blocks in length. That's why there are 46 levels. So pretty much all you're doing is you're going here, you're breaking a piece of glass and putting in some wool or vice versa, and that just goes around, cycles around when you press the forward and backward button all the way to right here into the actual, to where it's actually loaded into the game. And so there's all those options for each one of these. Then it goes into this little data bus right here, and this is where the game starts, right here. So now, when you press the start button, way down here, if I can just find it, right there, it goes up this line into a RS NOR latch, I believe. And then that RS NOR latch, whoops. Anyway, it turns this on, and it'll actually start the level. So these pistons will go down, allowing the signal to travel through, and then so it'll go to each one of its respective parts of the game and load them up there. And now, something also to notice is that when it goes into the RS NOR latch, it also sends a pulse down here, and this is the round timer. So this thing will go for 1 minute long, approximately, and then it'll send another pulse down and switch the RS NOR latch back the other way and allow you to press the button again. So that's pretty much the basics of the game turning on and off and all that. Everything here is pretty simple. Otherwise, just a lot of RS NOR latches for this. Like this is the victory option when it gives you some special stuff. Turn this off, and then it'll send a few pulses over there, and then it'll turn itself back off in a little bit. Same for right there. Same for a lot of things, like right there too. It's not the most effective way, it's not the most efficient way, but it works, and I didn't have any size constraints, so that's why there's a random piece of redstone going everywhere. Now, this right here is it's for the screens, the level screens. So you'll see these are all connected to here. So that shows the level you're on in the arena. And that'll just cycle like the level editing piston tape at the same time. Same with those. So it's pretty simple design, pretty simple concept. It's just implementing it all, and yeah. So yeah, thanks for letting me show you my map. I really enjoyed making it. I hope you guys have some fun playing it and using the level editor. If you have any bugs to report, please tell me. I haven't found any of late, but you know, always upgrading. So yep, thanks guys. See you with another video soon.